In this video, we will learn about linking two different models in the story and how these two different models data can be used to display the data on the chart. So we will see how to create a scatter plot chart based on two different models, use link dimensions functionality, which where we will see different link type or join types, means how the data can be joined and then it can be used. So now let's see means how we can create. There is an option to link dimensions, where we can see link dimensions option here. When we click on link dimension, we will get an option to select two models. The first one is here. We can say I wanted to take planned event sample model, and then the next one is based on use. So here we will see planned event sample is one thing which is we are going to take a city and will join with the location, because both of the columns will have similar kind of data. So you can see in the sample here provided, it shows the data of the city names, and in the location as well. You can see here on the best on choose model, you can see city names as well. If there are any errors between the data, then it will show up here. Means if there are anything, means the joins or the linking is not valid, then it can show up here. We can add more dimensions as well to a link here. We can select other, and we can just drag it. We can select different uh, dimensions. Now once we are done with this linking to dimension, just click on set, and then we can see, means this it will show up, means from plan event sample city is the dimension, and based on use sample model location is the dimension. Just click on done. Once we are done with this, means we wanted to see how we can use this to display the data in our charts. To do this, let's add one chart in the story. We will take a scatter plot chart just to see how many events happen in a particular year, and also sales net revenue as well. On the x-axis, we will add measures from. For now, we will just see the measures from the planned event sample, and on y-axis, we wanted to show the net sales revenue. For this, for now, on in this chart, this is just only one SAM model, which is planned events. And we wanted to add link model. Just click on this add link model, and we do have based on juice sample model which is already linked, and you can see this is joined already. So we whatever the dimensions joined, we can get it from this link model. On the y-axis, we wanted to add a net revenue, net sales revenue. So for this, you can see now it has appeared the next model as well, which is linked, and we can select net revenue from this model. Now we need dimensions or colors on this as well, because just adding measures will not work. This scatter plot needs a dimension colors as well. Let's use a planned event sample which we have created a link dimensions on city. So you can see it has a different icon which says it's linked with the best run use sample model. We can select this. Now once we select this, it will appear like this, where we can see different types of plots on the scatter chart, where it has different data based on the on the y-axis it has a net revenue, and on the x-axis is number of events for 2016. Means what are the events happen, and what is their revenues for that particular event in that particular year. So this kind of data we can get it from the two linked model. Now when we say linked modeling, link dimensions, we need to see, means how they are linked. We can see, means there are two different types of link types. We can say when we click on this option here, you can see there is an option of link type which says whether it is all primary data or intersecting data only, and there is an all data option as well. So all primary data, these are nothing but the join types between the dimensions which we are going to see. So all primary data means it will take all data from the planned event sample, and it will also take the matching data from the second model. That means it's kind of a left after join. You can say all data is disabled here as of now, because this is enabled only when we use HANA data sources. That time you can get this. This will give all the data from both the models, and then is intersecting data only. That means whatever the data which is matching there, that it will take. So we will see both this how to use this, and I will show you practically as well on this. There are the other options of unlinked dimensions options. We can create new members, or we can merge members as well. And this is showing active link dimensions. So for now, city and location are active. So if there are many, then we can get this as well. Now let's see how link dimensions can give different types of data based on the all primary data or intersecting data only. That means just matching records or all kinds of data. So I'm just adding one chart here just to see means how this affects the data. We'll add a link model as well, which is here, planned event sample. Now I'll just select this trend chart, which is a stacked area chart. I will select, and I will add a measures. The first measures I will add from the is net revenue, and another measure I will be going to add is about again the events for that from the planned events model. I'm going to add a dimension as well from the best run juice model, which is a location, just to see location wise sales revenue for and the events as well. So now we can see means we do have the hierarchy enabled for this location. Now we can see means the location and the sales revenue it is giving and the events as well. So we will just has a hierarchy is enabled on this location. We will go on this with the next level, and we will see means how this affects now you can see different types of locations available here, or the cities available here, where we can say means there are two cities which does not have any data. Means this best run juice sample is not having any data for now, means you can say. So in the best run, so in the link dimensions, when we say this is all primary data, link type is selected as all primary data. That's why it is showing like this, where for now you don't see any data for this particular, or there is no events for this two cities, which is because this orange dots are events and this blue are net revenue. So for this is not having any data. That means it doesn't have any data in the second planned events model, though that's why it is still showing because we have selected this as a all primary data. Now if you just select intersecting data only, that means what are the data matching between the two tables, that will appear. And you can see those two records are not appearing, or those two locations are not appearing here. Whatever the data which is matching means if there is an event, then if there is a revenue, then that's what means it is showing up there for that particular location. You will see there is no location available. So this is about that all primary data and intersecting data will give only matching records between the two models, and all primary data will give all the data from the left or the first primary model, which is here, and what are the matching from the second. So that kind of this link dimensions functionality works. Link dimensions functionality work. If you have any questions, then please put it in comment section. If you like my video, then please like it and subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you for watching.